Hey folks, the Red Scourge here, and welcome back to the channel. So this is likely going to be kind of a short video on my first impressions of version 20.1, the Quickfix. A few of y'all had mentioned that it looked like I was running version 20 and not the patched version. And I think with at least one commenter, I got a little bit defensive because it's like I installed 20.1. I got it from the GitHub and the whole thing, and I know how to do it. And then I went back after someone mentioned specific uniforms I'd missed, like Oregon's like eggshell uniforms, and I went back and looked and I didn't have it. And so I reinstalled 20.1 and actually have them. So this is basically going to be the version 20.1 Redux sort of thing. And I'm just going to hit the stuff that I clearly missed. As a quick aside, this is something I've seen happen with the PS3 version. You might install parts A and B of the package, and either your game crashes or it doesn't quite work right or it doesn't update right. All you have to do is re-download it and reinstall it. This is the first time I've ever seen it happen on PC. So, yeah, I guess it was a surprise for me. I didn't think that was going to happen. So, for the sake of transparency, I figured I'd let y'all know that I was having weird audio recording issues in OBS Studio. So, this is actually a re record of what I originally did. But we're going to take a look at Ole Miss and Oregon's uniforms because those are the main ones I missed the first time around. And there's one major thing that wasn't in version 20, and it's pretty cool for Ole Miss. These guys right here. They must have worn them at some point. I don't watch a ton of Ole Miss football, but those are super cool helmets. And I know I mentioned in my last video that I hadn't really planned on using Ole Miss in a dynasty, but the more I see these uniforms, the more I'm like, damn, these are some really good options. So that might happen. Not likely for the channel, but I like to play with different teams. I've never played with Ole Miss in a dynasty as long as I've been playing NCAA football. So, yeah, those are pretty cool. So then Oregon's got a number of new ones. The shoulder stripes on these I don't remember from version 20. Not that I played with Oregon, but I look at uniforms enough. I would have remembered wacky stripes like that. But those are cool. I guess I'm just picky when it comes to uniforms. I really like these kind of new look Oregon uniforms. Just the numbers are so big. Can you tone it down a little? And there's the eggshell ones. Those are pretty cool. If I play as Oregon, I wouldn't be wearing those all the time, but it's a nice alternate to have. And then the breast cancer awareness. Yeah, that's a really nice way to incorporate hot pink into a football uniform, if I do say so myself. I don't remember the Grey Wolf uniforms, but they might have been the previous update. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, just some really really cool variations. I mean, if I'm an Oregon fan and I play as Oregon, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, and then these were in the previous patches. Although those shoulder stripes I do believe are new because those are pretty wild. And the old throwback webfoots uniforms from what, the 30s, 20s, 30s. Yeah, all in all, pretty good. I don't know what the rad is. If you're a University of Oregon fan, you might know. Those are cool. They're simple, but they're nice. Sometimes simple is better. 33rd State. I do believe those are new. I don't remember seeing those. Funky variation, kind of mottled green jersey look. And then the rest of these are just all variations on the different, tops and bottoms and helmets. So yeah, appreciate y'all checking out the video. A couple quick things if you made it this far, just updates on the channel. I was briefly doing that NCAA '07 on the PSP, Idaho State Dynasty. I don't think I'm going to continue it. Mostly, I think I jumped the gun. NCAA 10, especially with the next NCAA Next mod, just plays a lot better. NCAA '07 on the PSP has a really weird zoomed in camera angle, and it makes passing really difficult. And I just got to the point I wasn't really having a lot of fun. So if I do continue that, it'll be probably ported over to NCAA 10, even though I don't have named FCS rosters. We'll see. That's a whole thing. I kind of doubt it. I am finishing up my proper Idaho State team for college football revamped, and really do want to start a dynasty with them. I was just running into different issues with like stadiums and stuff, and trying to recreate it was the Holt Arena where they play. So that's getting close, and the last thing is I'm getting very close to 1,000 subscribers, and just want to say thank you. That's a huge milestone for me. I remember when I started this channel and got to like 50 felt huge, and yeah, it's taken, honestly, it's taken a lot more work than I thought it would, but that's half the fun. And so I've got a little tutorial video for college football revamped modding coming as sort of 1,000 subscriber celebration sort of thank you video. And I'll give you one hint. It involves the Kibby Dome. And if you love the Kibby Dome as much as I do, you'll probably enjoy this one, even if you don't mod the game at all. It's not super complicated. So yeah, I appreciate y'all checking out the video, and I will see you next time.